2018 Toyota Highlander Hybrid Review. 3 rows of seating and high fuel economy have the Highlander Hybrid, a unique family hauler. The name basically says all this. The 2018 Toyota Highlander Hybrid is simply more fuel-efficient version in the standard 3-row Highlander. We like the Highlander, so it will be certainly a compliment. Like the typical Highlander, the Hybrid is really a relatively spacious, quiet and cozy crossover. It also has a lot of normal equipment, such as the latest and advanced driver safety aids. The big difference would be the Hybrid's powertrain. It combines a gasoline V6 and electric motors for the total of 306 horsepower and 29 miles per gallon combined. Toyota is still the only non-luxury automaker use a 3-row midsize hybrid crossover. If high fuel economy and utility are priorities, the Highlander Hybrid will be the obvious pick. Just remember that the Hybrid is more expensive. If you're getting one new, it requires you 2 years to recoup the fee rather than a regular Highlander in fuel savings alone. What's new? The 2018 Toyota Highlander Hybrid receives no significant changes. The 2018 Toyota Highlander Hybrid includes a good amount of normal equipment from the baseline trim, but upgrading to your mid-level XLE. On top with the standard systems, for example forward collision mitigation and lane departure intervention, the XLE gets blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert in addition to the upgraded 8.1-inch touchscreen. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Toyota Highlander Hybrid is usually a 3-row SUV that comes standard with 8 or 7 passenger seating configurations, according to trim level. Those include LE, XLE, Limited and Limited Platinum trim levels. The LE isn't exactly a strip-head-down model, however the XLE has enough universally desired extras that you likely wish to pay extra for him or her. The Limited and Limited Platinum slather on luxury features but inside the process receive luxury brand-like cost. Every Highlander Hybrid comes standard, which is a 3.5-litre V6 engine coupled with 3 electric motors. Total system output is 306 horsepower, and all-wheel drive is standard. Starting things off would be the LE, containing 18-inch wheels, a windshield wiper deicer, forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane departure intervention, adaptive cruise control, keyless entry and ignition, a rear view camera, an automatic climate control, a height adjustable driver seat, Bluetooth, a 6.1-inch touchscreen along with a 6-speaker audio system. Our trim level selection for the Highlander Hybrid could be the XLE. You get the LE's equipment, including a sunroof, a height adjustable power liftgate, a flip-up rear window, blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert systems, power front seats with heating, leather upholstery, second-row sunshades, upgraded interior materials, a second-row 120-volt power outlet, an 8.1-inch touch screen, satellite and HD radio, as well as a navigation system. If you would like more, you have the Limited with 19-inch wheels, LED running lights, rear parking sensors, heated and ventilated front seats with perforated leather, driver seat memory functions, second-row captain's chairs, a rear cargo cover along with a 12-speaker JBL head unit. At the top on the range may be the Limited Platinum with a panoramic sunroof, automatic wipers, front parking sensors, a 360-degree parking camera system, heated rear outboard seats as well as a heated controls. The XLE and Limited is usually equipped having a rear seat entertainment system. Driving. The Highlander Hybrid features a competent hybrid powertrain, proficient brakes and intuitive, albeit numb, steering. Additionally, good highway manners, acceptable towing capability and decent off-road credentials help it become appealing. Acceleration. The Highlander Hybrid's powerful V6 engine and electric motors, when combined, move the line quickly. It's not as quick as being the regular Highlander, but acceleration is acceptable. Braking. Despite a vague feeling pedal, the Highlander provides sufficient emergency braking effectiveness and good fade resistance. In daily situations, pedal engagement can now and again feel awkward. Steering. The Highlander's steering is reassuring when cornering and gives straight-line stability while traveling. But the steering of other, albeit non-hybrid, SUVs instills more confidence and gives more engagement on the driver. Handling. It's a good and competent handler, right up towards the relatively low limit set because of the electronic stability system that truly lets you know when you find yourself asking which is not it. Again, other people are sharper, but a majority of drivers will see it to be acceptable. Driveability. This is a simple SUV drive an automobile, regardless of whether it can feel a tad large in comparison to certain on-hybrid competitors. As far as hybrids go, though, the brakes aren't weird. There aren't any strange sensations that will make feeling as if you're driving a science experiment. Comfort. Lexus Slight. The Highlander's seats, ride comfort and utterly silent atmosphere are nearly as good as those present in SUVs by corporate cousin Lexus. Seat comfort. The heated leather front seats XLE and above are as comfy as furniture and provides tons of adjustment, including extendable thigh support. The second row is firmer but slides and reclines in a wide array. The third row is only acceptable, and other crossovers have roomier third row seating. Ride comfort. One with the Highlander's best qualities is its ride comfort. The suspension easily absorbs bumps and ruts without feeling just like a floating barge. Very few, if any, road irregularities intrude. Noise and vibration. It's one from the quietest SUVs we've ever measured. An occasional wisp of wind noise is clear on a gusty highway pass. At full throttle, the engine's drone does find its way into the cabin. Interior. This can be a very competitive segment, and however the Highlander Hybrid is fairly good in all these areas, furthermore, it doesn't have an obvious advantage over competitors. Ease people. Some controls, specifically those for that audio system, are found too far away. Otherwise, Toyota's typical range of controls are really simple to use. Getting in, jetting out. It is usually difficult to achieve the third row for the reason that second row, whether the captain's chairs or bench, does not get out with the way enough to supply the sort of access obtained in certain competitors. The doors are large, though, and also the seats are of unreasonable height. Driving position. Abundant seat adjustments, including power thigh support, a hard-to-find feature of many trim levels. Sufficient seat and telescoping wheel travel for taller drivers. Roominess. As in their competitors, the second rows provide copious room for some occupants. The third row is squishier as opposed to runners in some rival models, and despite of 3 seat belts, only young children are likely to fit 3 abreast back there. Quality. The quality of materials is probably the class's best, and during our long-term test of an Highlander, everything inside the cabin remained nicely screwed together. Impressive. Utility. Overall cargo capacity is average with this segment, which means most families needs to have abundant room. Small item storage is excellent. Small item storage. There's an exclusive built-in shelf about the dashboard that serves as a resting position for phones and other personal items, though it is usually hard to obtain your hand in that room. A vast volume of space can be found under the sliding armrest cover, it's sufficient to store a laptop or even a sizable purse. Cargo space. The Highlander provides an average level of cargo capacity to the segment regardless how many rows come in place. Some others offer more space behind the third row, notably the Ford Explorer. Technology. The Highlander's standard suite of accident avoidance tech is really a big reason to contemplate this family crossover, particularly if don't have the money for the range-topping model. Infotainment tech is pleasantly user-friendly. Audio and navigation. Toyota's touchscreen infotainment interfaces aren't the flashiest or feature-packed, but they are simple to use. The Highlander's 8-inch screen and upgrade is notably quick to answer inputs and features large, easily pressed icons. Driver aids. Every Highlander comes standard with forward collision warning and automatic braking, includes pedestrian detection, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning and steering assist. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert are optional.